God bless you. It's another opportunity to bless God at all times. Um, it's important to understand that the will of God is that we should not only depend on God, because prayer is a prerequisite for us to get our needs met. And it's the way that God used or the means that he used to meet our needs, or us to have fellowship or have a relationship with him. It's not by us going to church. It's not by us doing religious things, but it's through prayer that we have that access to God through Jesus Christ, because we know that prayer is the communication line, or it's a telephone line to have contact with God or to have access to God. And when we do that, the Bible said we'll get the needs or the things that we have need of are met through that. And Jesus had taught a principle in the book of Matthew that if one see a need or concern, and Jesus had concern when he seen the multitude that they were scattered and they had no shepherd. And he knew that he himself could not meet all the needs of the individual because he was confined or he was restricted by the body. He had limitations, and he understood that he needed help. And a lot of times we have to get to the end of ourselves to understand that we need God, and we cannot do everything on our own. We have to leave some things in the hand of God, and we can't take everything into our hands, and we got to let God be God. And he said that when he had this particular problem, that he said, "Pray ye." Good evening, everybody. Another opportunity to share with you guys. It's a privilege. It's an honor, because God have truly allowed us to be able to be in his presence one more time. I had a couple of things that been on my spirit the last couple of, I guess, days, maybe a week, last couple of days ago, up to a week almost, about the difference that are the signs, or these sign was pointed out the other day about the Holy Spirit and his person, and the presence of the Holy Spirit being the sign or the ultimate sign, meaning it's the best sign that one can equate that one has a relationship or has something going on with God. I can show you that biblically or scripturally that when one has the Spirit of God or the presence of God in his life, that is the endorsement, or that is the evidence that one has God in their life and that God is Lord of their life. Because the difference between us and the world, or the difference between the believer and the unbeliever, or the saint and the ain't, is that one has the Spirit of God. That is the seal. That is the indication or the marker or the token that God has given unto us as believers to let others know and to let us